Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a box opening for you. We've been using our cell phones a lot for video. Hold on, I'll get a knife just in case I need it. We've been using our cell phones a lot for video. I mean, we use them primarily. That's what I'm using right now is my cell phone for video. We have a big Canon, the Rebel camera, and it takes wonderful pictures. It does really good video. The bad thing is anytime you need to change the focus on it, I mean change the zoom or anything like that, it doesn't automatically refocus. So if you watch some of my Disney videos, I was using that to videotape some of it. The quality is excellent, but if you go to zoom in on something, you have to really hold down the refocus button to make it like refocus the image. And you can hear it moving and focusing, and it's just not, it doesn't have a continuous focus on it. And also it's really big and clunky. I mean, it's really, really heavy. So what we were looking for was a camera that would do really good video, would continuously focus, and it wouldn't be so heavy that it's like you can't carry this great big thing around your neck. This one will fit in your pocket. So what we ended up buying was, there was a couple of them. We looked at the Canon PowerShot something 120. It was a little cheaper than this one. That was like $3 something. We ended up settling on the Canon PowerShot G7X. All the reviews were excellent for it if you're willing to spend the money. You also have the better night. There was a video, a guy did a comparison between the 120 and the G7X, and he literally went out at like night and shot himself, you know, like just holding it out saying, okay, this is me at, you know, whatever, using this camera. And you can see a huge difference in the quality of the video when it was darker shots than the lighter shots. The darker shots, the G7X brought up the video. You could actually see details, and it was almost pitch black outside. So it was really good camera. So we bought this one. I bought it in a bundle with a 32 gig memory card for the camera, because it does not come with one in the camera. So this is a 32 gig memory card for the camera. Both of these together were $649, so it's definitely not a cheap camera. It's more expensive than the Rebel was when I first bought that, and that's a digital SLR camera. So you know, that was like $450, something like that when I bought it, and this one's more than that. So these were a bundle, and then I bought an extra battery. The extra battery was $48.53, and it's just a backup battery, and it is a Canon brand. I've had such bad luck with off-brand batteries. Matter of fact, the Canon, the big one, the Rebel camera that we have, I bought an off-brand backup battery for that, and it does not stay charged as long as the full Canon battery does. So I made sure I got a Canon brand battery this time. I want to make sure that it's really good quality, made directly from the company. You can't beat that. Then I also, because I know Tammy takes a lot of video, a lot of pictures, and we also want to take this when we travel, when we go out on vacations and stuff. So I bought a 256 gig memory stick, and this one by itself was $95 just for this memory card. The good thing about it is, I think we could pretty much put anything and everything we wanted to, and very unlikely to fill this whole thing up unless we do a lot of video, which that's the whole point of this camera, is do a lot of video on it. We can take pictures with our other one, or we can take pictures with this one, or both. This one actually has up to 90 megabits per second of transfer rate. This one does 40 megabits per second memory rate. So you actually transfer things over faster to the PMY memory than you will the 32 gig memory. They're both, which is funny because they're both the 10s, you know, the SD. Oh, this is an SDXC, and this one's an SDHC card, so that's the difference between, that's why this one's faster. So I'm going to reset the camera a little bit to be able to show you what it looks like opening this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, these three items I'm not going to take out of the package because they're literally just what you see. There's nothing to really show beyond the what you see right there in the front of the packaging. This one will be pretty easy to open. These I'll have to actually cut open with scissors, so I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to open those. That's not the big deal. You see what's there. We'll show you opening this one. This is the box. Here's the front and the side and the back. And what's cool about this one will actually do USB and Wi-Fi. Here's kind of the top. You can see it's got an f1.8 to 2.8 lens, 24 millimeter wide, 4.2 times lens. 1.0 type CMOS, which whatever, that's the sensor that's inside for the video. 20.1 megapixels, which is really, really high sensitivity, really high megapixel camera. HS, ISO 12800. It's got an LCD screen that's 3 inches diagonally. It's Wi-Fi certified. So like I said, you can actually transfer these over Wi-Fi to your computer or whatever. So in the box you get the camera, you get the wrist strap, you get the battery charger, and a battery pack. So let's open this up. It's from the end here. You just opens up like that. And we have our warranty card, which I won't mail it in. I will. I'm glad they give you all this stuff. The only thing they'll give you is the serial number and stuff. Well, that's cool. I will register this online. When you spend that much money on something, you really want to make sure you register it. That way, if something goes wrong, you'll be able to get your warranty stuff. So this is your warranty registration. This is your instruction book, and I do not fill a CD or anything in there, so there's no software. I imagine you download the software, you register it, and you can actually register your camera online. And this also has some kind of up to 10 gigs of free storage on their Canon site, so I think that's pretty good. 10 gigs if you're doing video and stuff is not a whole lot, but we went to Disney and I think I filled up a 64 gig card within the first 3 days. So it's really not tons of space, but I mean, it's better than nothing. So that's your getting started guide and stuff like that. I'll open that in just a second. Then you pull this part up, and that's the camera. So I'm gonna wait a second to open that. So, or is that the camera? Yeah, that's the camera. I'll lay that to the side. Here's the battery pack. Super small battery. That's the only complaint I've heard about these is the battery packs. They don't stay charged as long. You know, they're just not great on the battery, especially if you're doing video. But that's why I ordered the extra battery. So there's the battery pack. Very, very small battery. This is the wrist strap you can put around the camera, which is cool. I like that. I almost wish it had a around your neck strap, but that's okay. Probably don't want that on this size camera anyway. And then if you take that out, let's slide the box over. You take this out. This is your charger and probably a safety instructions about the charger and the battery, because it is a lithium battery. I'm pretty sure. What kind of battery is that? Lithium ion battery. So they got to give you precautions on blowing it up and stuff. There's your plug. It just folds in for portability, so it's very flat, relatively speaking, when you don't have it open. And then when you plug it in, you pop that loose and you plug it in. So that's pretty cool. I've noticed it doesn't, unless it's in here with the camera, there's no USB cables to hook it up to your computer. No. Nope. No. So if you want to plug this into your computer, you're gonna have to have your own cables, which we'll see what the cables look like. There's the camera. Relatively thin camera. It's heavier than like a really small digital point, like a cheaper point and click camera, but it's not heavy really at all. It'll take some getting used to, like holding it and videotaping and stuff. I'm pretty sure this is record. You just push that and it starts recording. Your zoom is right here. Your on-off buttons here, and then your mode switch is all around here. Oops. All right here. So that's cool. That's all. I have to read the directions to figure it all out. If you put on auto, that pretty much takes good pictures and stuff. The flash is push this and your flash pops up. So that's your flash. I could see that's pretty flimsy looking. I wonder, you better be careful making sure you pop that down really good so it won't get damaged. There's a click. This thing turns on the front to let you select modes, kind of like what this is, I think, up here. It lets you select different modes. And I don't know what else to say. Oh, the screen actually folds up. So it doesn't rotate, but it does fold up. So you can take pictures like this if you're kind of down below. where the shutter button is on this. Oh, this is the shutter button. There's the shutter button for taking pictures. So when you're taking pictures, you're going to be holding it like this. Like I said, it's a little heavy, but it's not too heavy. But what's cool is if you're filming yourself, you can actually flip the screen up, and you can see if you're in the frame, see if your head's see if you're cutting your head off and things like that. So that's a pretty cool little feature. Feels like a pretty hefty hinge system. I mean, you can see it's double hinged. I mean, it's a split hinge on there. It's where you probably got a bar running all the way through there. So that'll hold up pretty good. As far as, I don't know what that is. That's probably a Wi-Fi connection thing if I had to guess. That's just a button. Let's see, this is where your battery goes, right here in the bottom. And it's funny, they're not spring-loaded, these buttons, so it won't latch down unless you actually flick this back over, the little button right there. So it's always, that's how our other Canon one is too. And then as far as plugs go, I'll open this little door up, and yeah, it does have a USB right there, and then that looks like an HDMI, yeah, audio video out right there on the top one. But they don't actually give you the cables, which is interesting. I'm surprised for that much money they don't actually give you the cables, so I think that's interesting. But if you're doing Wi-Fi, you really don't need a lot of the cables anyway. Can't think of anything else to show you right off the bat. Like I said, that was the. This is just a light, evidently, to show you that the Wi-Fi is on, or is that a light? I don't know. No, that's not a light. It's just I don't know what that is. Maybe it lights up or something. I'm not sure. I don't know if this battery will have a charge on it. I'm doubtful that it does. Put it in the wrong way. Yeah, and your memory card goes in right next to it, right there. I can turn it on just to see if it comes on. Oh yeah, here's what it looks like. And of course, I'll need to set the time and the date and stuff, but it's pretty cool. And turn it off, and it goes back in. Again, it's a little heftier than you know a teeny tiny little point and shoot camera, but you can hold it pretty comfortably like that in one hand and take pictures or video or whatever. You can hold it like this if you want to turn it towards yourself to videotape, things like that. So yeah, it's a pretty nice little camera. I'll have to get the memory stick out and set it up and play around with it some, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed that unboxing video, and thanks for watching.